Okay. This video is about how to change the lamp for right hand side. Let's get started. To open the front bonnet cover, so pull this lever, and then there is a lever here. You need to press it so that you will be able to disengage this front bonnet. So this is how it works, okay, for safety reasons. Then there's a stick to actually support the front bonnet cover to hold it. Now while waiting for the vehicle to cool down, it's really hot, the engine is really hot, so this is what I bought online. If you're buying from a store, you got to check if the cover is not broken. And I got this Philips Vision Plus H4 12 volt 60 55 watt by Philips. Okay, it has 60% brighter than the usual one. It's called Philips Vision Plus. And then I'm going to check the box condition of box. There's no dent, because if you drop this box, probably the filament will be actually degrade. Okay, you don't want it. So H4 60 and 55 watt, you do not want to get any lamp higher than this power, otherwise it will actually melt the socket. Now I'm still using the 340 Kelvin color. It's still yellowish, so I didn't break the law, because in Malaysia it's illegal if you change it by accessory. And this model would have actually 60% brighter than the other. I mean, you can go wider, longer distance, and it has 400 hours, because if it's too hot, it actually will reduce the lifespan. This is a product designed in Germany, made in Poland. Wow, amazing. Philips Vision Plus. Then if you, this is a concept, I use a plier to pull it out. This is a concept, is you can just use your hand and then wiggle it and then pull it out. Actually, there are 3 prongs down there, and that's how it looks like. Okay, remove the rubber cover, and this is actually a spring. Okay, another angle. This is actually a spring-loaded bracket. You just need to push it down, and then yes, this is how to remove it. Just pull it out. Probably newer version of vehicle, they do not have this spring bracket anymore. Okay, but this is how it looks like. So immediately you're going to remove it, because you do not want to have air and moisture goes into reflector. Okay, so immediately you're going to remove this new lamp. And then you do not want to touch the glass surface. There are actually 2 filaments, and you do not want to scratch off the silver color topping. Okay, so I'm going to insert it, push it in directly, don't scratch the surface, and the fine print over there. So how we do it? It fits on one side, actually 3 notch there, 1, 2, 3, and then just push it in, and then the spring cover, make sure you engage it properly, push it in, and then it hooks there. And then followed by this rubber cover. Okay, it fits on one side. This is a top, this is a notch. There's a label, TOP, top. Make sure you cover it accordingly. You do not want to have any water sift through it. Okay, push it in, make sure it's flush against the socket. Now next, I'm going to show you how to clean off the surface, because most of the time, because of this oxide layer formed on to this headlamp, therefore it causes overheating, and then it actually shorten the lifespan of the lamp. Okay, so I used water to clean it earlier. I'm not going to use a sandpaper like we've seen online. I'm going to use this polishing fluid specifically for headlamp. Okay, you can buy online, right? Wait for it to dry, roughly 5 minutes. Then I use this polishing machine by Bosch. Okay, and start from lowest speed using this polishing sponge. I do not have a polishing pad, so I'm going to make do with polishing sponge. At low speed, this is a product by Bosch, and I bought it a few years ago. Okay, this is not an advertisement. This is my way how to clean off the surface, restore my headlamp. Okay, immediately you can see it's brilliant, isn't it? Immediately you see, I mean, it's become so clear now, just like new headlamp. And definitely you need to polish it at least 4 times. Okay, you polish it, then you apply another layer, and then you polish it for 4 times. Only then it's considered acceptable. Okay, and then you be careful with the edges, sharp edges, because it actually will spoil the sponge, because it's quite sharp at the end. And then later I increase the speed to continue with the polishing, because I'm actually buffing it at lower speed. Okay, then now I'm polishing it, and it normally takes about 10 minutes, okay, or less than 10 minutes, because otherwise the polishing machine could get overheated. So that's what I do not want it to happen. So roughly 7 minutes. Okay, you can see that it's quite well buffed and then it's quite polished already. And then I'm going to wait for it, and then I'll work on the another side. Okay, I'll show you. You see, it's just like new. This is the first layer. Okay, using this headlamp polisher fluid. You can just buy online or any hardware store. Okay, then I'm going to apply another layer, second layer, and then wait for it to actually dry off. Roughly 5 minutes. Okay, then meanwhile I can actually work on the another lamp. You can see, I mean, the layer is quite. You can actually read the fine print on the new headlamp installed earlier last night actually. Okay, I wait for roughly 5 minutes. Work over the other side. The same goes with the other side. I actually wait for about 10 minutes already. I think this is second layer, so I'm going to use a higher speed 4, and then you can see immediately it's getting crystal clear now. I can actually read the fine print on the headlamp, I mean the light bulb which I've installed last night. You can see the light reflection is so much better now. The more you do it, the better it will be. And of course, the surface would be ash off, I guess. You see, this is what happened to the sponge if I actually touch the sharp edges. And that's also the reason why I need to also, there you go, I actually apply a masking tape, stick it around as a protective layer so that I do not want to polish off any of my car paint. Okay, so this is how I'm going to show you how to do it. Making video is not easy because you need to buy tools to show you how things are supposed to be done. So I appreciate that you will actually subscribe to my channel so that you can also give me thumbs up and then press the bell button so that when I get new video, you get notified free of charge for now. And this is a model Bosch GPO trowel that I'm using, and I strongly recommend it. Depends on your budget. If you do not have, you have a tight budget, then probably this day you can get one from Dongcheng, some other brand. Okay, but I think it still work. Okay, so you start with low speed, speed 1 or speed 2. Okay, and then you move your way up as you increase the layer. I mean, you polish it for a few more layers. Normally, I recommend 4 layers. Okay, I didn't show you if I apply a UV coating because normally they will have a UV coating I watch online, but in this case, if it become cloudy again, I just polish it after a year later. I mean, I do not need to spray, and then the spray can contaminate my car paint. So that's why I didn't apply the clear acrylic paint as seen by others' video. Probably have seen it already. So I'm actually using this polishing machine by Bosch GPO version, or you can use other brand available. So this is not an advertisement. It's just my way of how I polish my car lamp and restore my car lamp so that it looks new again after I've installed the new light bulb. The reason is I do not want the heat to be gathered, okay, making it difficult for the heat to dissipate because the layer, the oxide layer, is actually a kind of insulator, heat insulator to prevent heat loss. So what happened is when there's too much heat gathered there, they actually shorten the lifespan of the headlamp filament. You see, just like new. Okay, that's why I recommend that you do it. Let's test one. Another surface, yeah, it's working. It's bright color. Okay, it's not so yellowish. Wonderful. First time watching a video, I appreciate that you actually subscribe to my channel. Press the bell button so you get notified new video, and I appreciate a thumbs up. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye bye.